need a couple of innings for his guys. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini moving back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Ready for another chance? Austin wins.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
So we got him swinging. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's big Aaron Judge. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Torres. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit sharply on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Michael Rooker enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. To the plate now, Miguel Andujar. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Luke Voit. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Up next for the
digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. The 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini moving back. And he makes a nice catch on the track. So stepping in, Ramon Urias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
The right fielder, number
Now at the plate,
16.
Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Mancini.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here's Renato
Renato
Nunez. Hit the ball pretty well in his
Nunez.
last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the ready to begin the 8th. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 99.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this? Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next,
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Into the bleachers and gone. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
the batter.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 1-1, here it is. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
The 2-1.
Nope.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The tag, and he is out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Austin Wynns starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Baseman, number
Now the
19.
2-1.
Chris.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
So it was a swinging strike
Now
3.
batting,
Chris Davis
shortstop,
goes down, and they've
Jose.
got only one out left to work
Iglesias.
with. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees